Hey there guys, it's Dynamic Legend, and today I will be discussing a very key issue within the Star Wars community. In fact, it's a question which has basically not been answered very well, as it is generally looked at from a literal view. So many Star Wars fans are aware of the fact that Anakin did not have a father, as stated by Shmi Skywalker in the Phantom Menace in her conversation with the Jedi Master Qui-Gon Jinn. However, most Star Wars fans are not aware of how deep the topic of his father really is, and I will hope to clear this today. So firstly, we are all made aware of the immediate situation regarding Anakin's father, as in the Phantom Menace, his mother Shmi is having a conversation with Qui-Gon Jinn, and they are both discussing issues relating to Anakin. One of the questions Qui-Gon asks Shmi is, who is Anakin's father? After being heavily impressed by the immense force potential of the young boy, and Shmi replied by saying that there was no father and that she raised him on her own and carried him by herself. This leads to the immediate conclusion from Qui-Gon that Anakin was a result of the Force, and as such, Qui-Gon started to develop a notion that he was the chosen one, a being that would be sent to bring balance to the Force according to Jedi prophecy. Well, how right was Qui-Gon? The truth is, Anakin was indeed a product formed from the rituals performed by Darth Sidious, commonly known as Palpatine, and his Sith Master Darth Plagueis. Now, before I go deeper in the topic, for people that generally don't know about Plagueis, let me quickly give some background information on him. He was a very influential person in the galaxy and was commonly known as Higo Damask in public. It was said that he had the power to prevent people from dying by altering their midichlorians within their bodies in order to enhance their lives. It was the ultimate goal of the Sith to achieve immortality, yet they were unable to achieve it in a natural way like the Jedi, but had to resort to rituals and Sith alchemy, which is going to be a topic for another video. But with regards to this video, due to the reason Plagueis tried to incorporate Sith alchemy and science into the Force in order to manipulate the midichlorians and ensure everlasting life, he had knowledge of the Sith power of essence transfer, which was basically when your body died but your conscience was kept alive and transferred to another vessel, which is basically another body. In one ritual with Darth Sidious, both Sidious and Plagueis attempted to tip the scales of fate and the Force in the favour of the dark side, rather than from being balanced, and after the scales had been tipped, the Force retaliated in response to this form of Sith alchemy and produced Anakin Skywalker. Anakin's presence was even felt by Darth Plagueis due to his extraordinary affinity to the Force, and it was at this stage that Plagueis knew he had to take Anakin before any Jedi managed to get him. Plagueis' initial idea was to successfully create a child born truly from the Force, which he would then be able to transfer his life into that child's body, or at the very least use that child in order to gain control over the entire Republic and the galaxy. Unfortunately for Plagueis, the child he tried to create would be a pure reflection of the balance of the Force and not purely dark-sided. He also made a grave mistake by informing Sidious of this creation, as we all know Sidious would then go on to supposedly kill Plagueis due to the belief that he would be a rival. So in essence, Anakin was a product of the Force trying to create a countermeasure to the combined efforts of Plagueis and Sidious. So due to Plagueis and Sidious trying to alter the Force in order to tip it to the dark side and give themselves the advantage with regards to the eventual rule of the galaxy under the Sith, you could say there was an unexpected product also formed from this ritual, as Anakin Skywalker was also delivered. Hence, this answers the question of who was Anakin's father. From a complete literal perspective, you could say it was the Force and that he had no father. Yet others would argue Plagueis is technically speaking his father, because his actions along with help from Sidious is what gave rise to the birth of Anakin Skywalker. Well, let me know what you think down in the comments below and whether Sidious was right to have killed Plagueis. Thank you so much for watching. I would really appreciate it if you could hit that like button, and if you are new to the channel, then why not subscribe to receive any updates of when I post new content. Once again, thank you all for watching. May the Force be with you and have a great day.